Welcome back to more Salty Cur Plays Lord of the Rings Online. I'm your host, Salty Cur, and Cursalian here is making his way to Mordor. And as I promised at the end of the last episode, I did some of the deeds in the area, so you'll notice that our virtues are getting higher. Their determination is now maxed out to our level 11 on our virtues here. So the next one that we're working on is wit, so we're going to work on getting that one up. Pretty soon we're going to be able to add here, once we hit level 23, add tolerance up there. I've been torn about whether tolerance or innocence, but yeah, they're about the same. We'll see. So let's close that. And we'll continue here with Sayordan as we continue our book quests.
What do you need?
What do I need? I must confess that I do not know where Radagast was bound when he left here, other than eastward into the Lone Lands. I do know that he was concerned with lightning, which he saw upon the peak of Weathertop. One of my kinsmen, Candaith, has already journeyed to Weathertop to investigate. Perhaps Radagast has joined him there. If you wish, my horse would bear you to Candaith's camp. Or Candaith. Not sure if it's Candaith or Candaith. Yep, let's do it. He should have a horse here, he said. Show me your travel destinations. There we go. Travel for free. Alright, let's do it. And off we go. We're going to meet one of our major players early on in the game, our major NPCs, Candaith. I was thinking it was going to be a swift travel. We will see. Yeah, it's going to be a swift travel. Or maybe it's not going to be a swift travel. I don't think I've ever taken the horse before. I think I've always just ridden back over there myself. But here we are, going through Bree. What day is it here? It's morning. So I'll use this time to look at some stuff. So at 23, we'll get another point. We'll probably put it in our penetrating shot. I still have to research. It's going to be quite a while before we get that one. I think you have to go through 3 levels of enemies. And I think they're all humanoid enemies. Let's see what our deed situation is here in the Lone Lands. I don't think we picked up anything in the Lone Lands here. Okay, that one we're going to crank out here pretty soon. We'll probably do that as soon as we get over there to Candaith. Tales of the Lonely Road. Let's get that one here before too long. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of these Slayer deeds. We're going to kill enough goblins over time to pick that one up. I don't think we need to set some time aside to do that. Pick that up as we go. Instances. I don't think we have any instances yet. No, we still have to do our skirmishes. Alright, see how many blind signs we need. Alright, sturdy traps and blindsided. This is tier 1 to get 1 trait point. We're going to start hitting our blind side a little bit more. The problem is this is a melee skill and nothing gets close to us. Because it's already dead. Combat traps. I don't think we do combat traps. I think we just throw down these traps. And I'm not sure we can put that down in combat. I'll be interested to see. Low cut? Yeah, we'll be using low cut. traps. Use your set trap or triple trap skills. Okay. What was the other trap one? Sturdy traps, combat traps. I don't have any combat traps yet. That's gonna be interesting. To get that class trait point. Look, we're almost already here. We're up here, yeah. Candaith is down here. I thought he was over here. Oh no, this is the Weather Hills. Yeah. Here, this is where we're going. Here we are. Just sit back and enjoy the ride here for a few more minutes. Amansu. Know where to come if we need wolves. Gondrin. Book 2 forward.
What do you need?
Aiding the order. Radagast the Brown, I've not seen him, and know not of his passing, but there is a cold and a shadow that has come to these lands of late.
What do you need?
Indeed. Book 2, Chapter 1, Rise of the Orcs. Cerdun's word comes late to the Lone Lands. If Radagast the Brown passed into these lands, then perhaps hope is not lost in this place. I've returned only recently from a journey in the lands far to the east, lands held firmly in the grip of evil. When I returned from that journey, I learned to my dismay that evil does not stir in the east alone. Goblins now roam the south, while their larger and more ferocious cousins among the orcs spread through the Weather Hills like a festering plague. I must find the main body of the orcs. If you will assist me in driving back the enemy in these hills, I will begin the search for Radagast the Brown. What say you? I accept your request.
How can I be of service?
Crabine Eyes. Defeat the Crabine.
Greetings.
Wait a minute, that wasn't what I wanted to look at. It was the polished pendant one, since we're carrying
What do you
this
need?
pendant in our bag. This looks like the handiwork of the men of Bree. It is possible the goblins have taken a trader out of Bree hostage. Perhaps you could search the valley to the south of my encampment. Okay. Alright. Trying to think whether to hit those weather top deeds. Oh, pardon me. Let's see here. I know where the orcs are that we can get here pretty quick, so I might as well go ahead and check this out. There's a little encampment that we rode past here. Sort of got down into here. A little bit the last episode. We ended up on that side, up there. So here we go. Oh, I forgot to mention last time we picked up, I'm going to pull this off the bar, this is our fast travel to the Shire, to Michael Delving. Then we have a campfire that we can set, which will allow us to recover. We recover a lot faster when we're near the campfire. So I'm going to move that, I'm going to take that one off my bar because that's not where it's going to go, but we also got Bard's Arrow. I think I mentioned that last episode as well. I didn't think we would be getting it this early. Someone's blowing stuff up. I heard that guy up there. It causes a fear effect. So let's hit this messenger with it and you'll see what I'm talking about. So he will run away like a crazy person. Or just stand there and get just nailed. And basically they run away for, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds. So it's a form of crowd control that you can use should you get too many people on you. So yeah. So for example, when I hit this guy is gonna start shooting me. So why don't I shoot this guy first? I'm gonna hit him with the Bard's Arrow. Then I'm gonna hit that guy with the pinning shot. And then I'm gonna hit this guy. Hit this guy first as quick as I can. Still up there in the distance, which is good. And we can even pin him. If he was going to choose to attack us, run over and hit us, we could have pinned him after the fear. And that would have kept him off. So this sniper here, I don't know how many people are going to get pulled, so I'm going to put a trap down and see how we're doing with our crowd control management. Possible. I guess he dodged my Bard's Arrow. It lasted pretty good over there. Alright. So we got hit a little bit, but with our crowd control, like I say, we managed to beat back quite a bit there. Alright, so let's try that again. So we can't put a trap down yet, so we'll Bard's Arrow this guy. Bleed on this guy. Pin him. Penetrating shot. Knock that guy down. Let's do a Heartseeker on this guy way over there. Enmity of the Orcs. Just did D. We just leveled up. With Tiny here. Back away a little bit up here. Find out what exactly happened. 5 LOTRO points. Okay, so we earned Friend of Man, which gives us +6 on Fate. So we might as well slot that since we have the slot. So we'll just bring that down and put that there. Now we have +6 added to our Fate. Okay, what do we need? We need a couple more. We need ranged white hand orcs. Okay, so pillagers are not ranged. So let's go up the hill here. Hopefully these have respawned since our buddy up here has left. So here's a foul arrow white hand. That's a ranged class for sure. He evaded my pinning shot. Oh, I didn't even hit him with the pin shot. I hit him with the With the bard's arrow. Finish him off. Good dad. That noise you're hearing is from this guy way over here. He is a... he is a rune keeper, and they have skills that make lots of noise. Rune keepers are a lot of fun. You can do DPS and healing. And I think he's thinned out all of the... Oh, another skill that I got was track passage of foes. So now we can check for foes. Orcs are foes. So we need the foul arrows. So we got one right in front of us, apparently. There he is. I think that's that rune keeper. Get that guy away. Down as quick as possible. Here he comes. He's coming back. Hit him. Staggered over my buttons there. Did we get a point? I believe we got a point. Yes. I'll go ahead and put another penetrating shot there. So we've hit enough points to open this skill up. This gives plus 10% ranged damage. Once we get to the next level, it says earned, set bonus not earned. Although it's lit up, I think we have to, the arrow has to go all the way through like this line. So now we have the minus 25%. I don't think we had it before. Yeah, feels like a Okay, we need one more ranged. And we need these guys, so we might as well kill this sentry there. White Hand Pillager. Oh, there's one right over there. Let's just shoot right through the fire here. Hopefully Tiny there won't see us. Oh, this pillager's gonna come. And that's alright. He was sleeping. He was sleepy time. Okay, we need a few more of these Krabal. We'll track those guys. There's one there. Okay, it's not cooled down yet. Should be hitting my crafting thing here. Should be pretty easy to see these guys floating in the air. But I am up. There's one. Did. Uh-oh, something. We'll take him off of us. Build up a nice one of those. Secure him, and he's dead. Alright, give me more winged enemies. Okay. Alright. Easy peasy. for him. Oh, and there he goes. Ugh. If you're gonna make it difficult, then you just absolutely have to die. Okay, check again here. Right behind us. Alright, we are good. Let's return to Candaith. I think we have the same horse. Indeed. Alright, Rise of the Orcs.
What can I do for you?
Thank you, Crystalian, but my thanks are tempered with concern. I've never seen a force of orcs like this in Eriador before today. Organized and well provisioned. They hold an encampment and an outlet within the Midgewater Pass and bear a strange charge on their banners and shields, one that I've not seen before. Their numbers at this camp are great, but the day may come when we can drive them howling from the lone lands. Not today, I fear, but perhaps not so far off. There's another matter that demands our attention, an urgent matter. We will see to the destruction of their camp in the Midgewater Pass later.
How can I be of service?
As I began my search for Radagast near the Midgewater Pass, I witnessed an orc messenger depart in great haste. Quickly, I followed, trailing him eastwards along the shoulder of the hills, and then south, but my search was interrupted. I could follow no further, for foul cravines circled above, and to be discovered would do greater injury to our work here than I can permit. Once again, I must call upon your aid. The messenger likely carries with him orders to the outlying camps. If you can intercept the messenger, we may learn the nature of these orders. So armed, we will be better equipped to deal with the orc threat. Search among the orc camps in Glum Hollow to the west, and return to me with the orders this messenger surely possesses. I will seek sign of Radagast's passage elsewhere.
What do you need?
In our eyeballs. Okay, I'm sure it's probably easier to go this way to get a messenger. Did we we completed a deed, so I better check these virtues again. So we're still at 8 here. So we'll keep that one going. Alright. Now the nice thing is you can search for passage of foes on horseback. Messenger is what we need. So let's track him. He's way over here. There he is. That was about as easy as it gets. One of these sucker loot boxes. We're just going to throw those away. $2 a key is absurd.
What do you need?
These orders are written in the black speech, Crystalian, a tongue I have never desired to learn. I should have been prepared for this, but I hoped that we would learn something useful immediately. While you were seeking these orders, I followed the signs of Radagast through the hills. I was not alone in this pursuit, as a patrol of orcs soon happened upon my location. It happened fast, since I was only gone for about a minute. I was forced to break off my pursuit, and I lost my bow as I evaded the orcs beneath the eaves of the wood. It was a close thing, Crystalian, a close encounter that yielded insight into the orcs' leadership. You did well for your part, and soon we will understand the intention of these orcs as well as their leadership. Alright.
What do you need?
I would easily have evaded the orcs I pursued Cresalian were it not for the War Master that traveled with them, Uzor, they called him, and gave to him what respect that their kind reserve for their strongest and fiercest warriors. It is unlikely that Uzor returned to Bleakrift within... It is likely that Uzor returned to Bleakrift within the Midgewater Pass, for that seemed to be his domain. He must be slain, and whatever orders were given him recovered. Bleakrift is northwest of here, on the northeastern edge of the Midgewater Pass, surrounded by a shallow body of water. Defeat War Master Uzor and look for a letter of some kind near his person. Return to me victorious, and we will discuss further what must be done. Bleakrift is likely to be a dangerous place, Cresalian. Be careful. I will continue my search for Radagast. Okay, there's some other quests that he had, or
How can I be of service?
So we will collect his bow, which is not necessarily an upgrade. In fact, it is not an upgrade.
Greetings.
Battered lockboxes. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, so we're headed up here. So, orc thieves are there. Preparing for the future. Uzor. And there we go. Okay, so I know what we're about. I think I know what we're about. This does not feel right. Though. Let's see. So, I think here we go. He's back over there through that ridge. Yes, here we go. Okay. Indeed. Here we are in Bleakrift. Alright, there are a bunch of lock boxes. I see one right there. Get 8 of these. This current day is about to get a lot worse. I'm gonna drink in that blue water. Face. Some bridges and stuff here. Lockbox. that bow. I probably should have been moving while he was sleeping. Couple more lockboxes. Something's on me. Okay. We're at about 30 minutes here, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and then we will pick up here in our next episode. Thanks for tuning in.